How and why is Israel a sovereign country? How come the US always bows down in front of Israel? Why does it seem like Israel is the master of the US? Why is the Israel a sovereign country? So I have this hard power index in which I also have a sovereignty ranking. And I have said this for several years that there's only a small number of sovereign countries in the world. All other countries are sovereign only in name, only technically. The truly sovereign countries are the US, Russia, China, India, and Israel. France isn't fully sovereign. The UK isn't sovereign at all. Germany isn't a sovereign nation. Turkey isn't a sovereign nation. Japan, South Korea, Australia, these are not sovereign nations. Only five nations are genuinely sovereign. So, why is Israel a sovereign country? See, ask yourself, is Israel a member of NATO? If you're a member of NATO, it means that your armed forces can and do come under foreign command, under the command of a foreigner who's generally American or whatever. Right? So, if you're a nation that's a member of NATO, you will have to contribute your armed forces and put them under a foreigner's command at various points in time. That is directly a contravention of sovereignty, which this means that you don't have military sovereignty. So Turkey is a member of NATO. It means it is not militarily sovereign. Is Israel a member of the EU? If you are a member of the EU, then you have no control over your borders. Your borders are open. Secondly, you don't have any control over your economy because you're using the euro, which is controlled from Brussels, not from your capital. So you don't have territorial sovereignty, you don't have economic sovereignty, and you don't even have legislative sovereignty because the laws are being passed in Brussels and you don't have any control over that. So if you're a member of EU, you don't have sovereignty. If you're a member of EU plus NATO, you're done, fried, finished. Israel is neither a member of the EU or NATO. But Israel is a small country, right? If you're a small country, you are by de facto not sovereign because you are so small that you are dependent on others for all kinds of things, and anybody and a big power can anytime take you out. So by being a small country, you are by just de facto not sovereign. Israel is a very small country. So why is it still sovereign? Because it is a nuclear weapons power. If you're a nuclear weapons power, it augments your sovereignty multiple fold, right? And then there's the special relationship Israel has with the US. Yeah. The US is an unconditional supporter of Israel. No matter what happens, we will always support Israel. Well, in such a situation, when you are such a special country, obviously you are sovereign. All right. How come the US bows down to Israel? Why does it seem like Israel is a master of the US? Well, that's a long story. There are lots of American politicians who are Jewish people, and they consistently advocate excellent relations with Israel. And unlike Hindus, they are united, which is why they are so much more effective. That's one factor. There are many other factors, right? All right.